diamond ring for my queen. You gon' wait me till Jesus come. Why when I talk? Pocket full floss, money, honey. Forget about Suzanne. So since we don't have all the equipment like cameras and all this stuff, so just use one of the webcam from my computer. So we're gonna start with these tools and give people knowledge, because that's how they say, start with what you have, and then from there you're gonna elevate it. You're gonna elevate it, and things gonna propagate it, and excuse me, and things gonna improve slowly. Because you can't reach down top before start from the bottom. Otherwise, then you're gonna break and start from bottom of phrase. So we're gonna start. I'm gonna start with the tool that I have. Combinations means you select. What does that mean? It means, let's say you have this class have got 20 students, so you want to select 3 students. Okay, so you're gonna say 3, you select from 20. So whenever they say, oh, you select something, means selection means a combination. So now you're gonna say 20 and they select 3. So this time we say, so we're gonna have to use this formula here. N means 20, and then you combine combination 3 means 3, the one that you take out. So the one that you select from the other, the one that you select, you gotta be down here. So you say, okay, n, our n means 20 factorial, because we're gonna have to follow formula. Now we say bracket n again 20 minus how many students we select? We select 3, and then we get factorial, and then you say 3 again factorial, and then you plug that in the calculator, and they get the answer. Let's say 20 factorial, and then we got 17 factorial, and then you got 3 factorial. Plug that in the calculator, exactly how you see in scientific calculator, and then you're gonna get the answer. So that's how you do combination. So combination means select. Okay. That's an equation here. It's just been definition. They say a combination. This is different selections possible from a collection of items. Which collection of items? 20 students, and then we select 3, or it could be we got all the alphabet. For example, how many alphabets we have? Oh man, I forgot now. Okay, so if you grade 1, grade 2, you're gonna buy. I forgot how many alphabets we have, so you can help me out. So let's say you have a 24 alphabets, but I don't know how many alphabets you have. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, so you can count. I'm just saying, for example, we have 24. So now we want to get all the vowels. How many vowels? Vowels R, A, E, O. Ooh, so we have 5 vowels. So I know for sure this is wrong. Okay, so we're gonna take out 5 vowels. So we want to say, oh, so this is going to be combination, because I want to select 5 vowels from 24, all the alphabet. Okay, so this is going to be 24 factorial over n, which is 24, and then we minus 5 vowels, and then put bracket factorial in order. What is the order? Order is 5 factorial. Plug that in the calculator. So this time we say 24 factorial, and then we divide by 24 minus 5 equal to 19 factorial, and then we have 5 factorial. Plug that in the calculator, and then you're gonna get the answer. So that's how you do combination. Let's take a question number 1 and see how they want us to do. Question number 1 saying, how many ways can a committee of a one-man committee, how many ways can a committee of a 1 man and 3 women can be formed from means we want to select 1 man and 3 women from a group of 3 men and 4 women. Okay, this is very important. Whenever you do a probability equation, whenever you see and, I should say here, multiplication means and. This is very important. Multiplication means what? And plus meaning or. Whenever they list the word or, just remember or means what? Or means plus, and multiplication means and. It's very, very important. So now if you look at this equation, so we're going to select, now we go, this is going to be combination. Why? Because they say group can be formed from, means you want to select, you want to form a new group. So we want to select a number of people and form a new group from another group. So we're going to take 1 man from how many men? 3 men. So it means we're going to do a combination for that. So we got 3 men, and then we're going to do combination. How many men are going to take? 1. Right? And so and meaning multiplication. But if they say oh, so we're going to say plus or. But for this case, they say what? And we know the meaning of and is multiplication. And what? There's 3 women. Excuse me. They're going to take out 3 women from a group of 4 women. Okay, so we have a combination. 3 women from a group of 4 women. So what you can do here now? Just solve this out. So let's say, okay, so you can plug in the calculator straight away. If you have any scientific calculator, man, it's going to work out. But if you don't have a scientific calculator, means take this one and you can break it down. Because scientific calculator has a straight away combination, you say 4 shift combination 1, and then you multiply the way how it is. But if you don't have, you can do this way now. Say 4, 3, because you're going to have to use this formula. This one, any 3 means the top number, 3 factorial. And you say over 3, the same number, minus r means the number at the bottom that you do combination. Factorial, and then you're going to say 1 again. You say 1 again, 1 factorial, and then you multiply for the second one, which is going to be 4 factorial, and then we over bracket 4 minus 3 factorial, then you multiply by 3 factorial. Okay, so this thing is saying, okay, 3 factorial is 3 factorial, and then 3 minus 1 equals 2 factorial. 2 factorial. But we know 1 factorial equal to 1, so we know 1 factorial equal to 1, so multiply by 1, and then we say 1 factorial equal to 1, so 1 factorial equal to 1, so just say 2 factorial there. Because you know this 1 factorial equal to 1, so 2 minus 1, 2 factorial, so we want to have a 2 factorial, and then we multiply. Now 4 factorial, we got 4 factorial, and then over 4 minus 1, 4 minus 3 equal to 1, so 1 factorial equal to just say 1, because 1 and we have factorial, 1 factorial equal to 1, and then we got 3 factorial. 3 factorial. So that one you can plug in the calculator. If you don't want to plug in the calculator, if you want to do traditional way, then you can just break it down. It's easy, man. So this is going to say, what is 3 factorial? 3 times 2 times 1. So 3 times 2 times 1 over 2 factorial means 2 times 1. 2 times 1. And then you multiply. You copy the next one. 4 factorial means 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 over 3 factorial. 3 factorial means 3 times 2 times 1. Right, so now you go plug in a calculator, or you can just cancel. You say this and this cancel, and then now 3, 2, and 1 cancel, 3, 2, 1 cancel, so you have 3 times 4 equal to 12. So now we got 12. So now they say in how many ways? So how many ways we got? 12 ways. So we got 12 ways here. We got 12 ways. So that's our answer. So let's go for question number 2. Question number 2 say okay, so now second question. Among the set of 5 black balls, so you got 5 black balls and 3 red balls. How many selections? That's a combination because you want to select. Of which 5 balls can be made. So we want to take 5 balls. Let's say we got a box. This is a box, and we got a lot of balls here. So how many balls you have inside? We have it among the set of 5 balls. So here we have 5 balls, and also among the set of 5 balls and 3 red. Oh. So we got 5 balls, 5 black balls. So this is gonna be 5 black balls, 5 black balls, and you got 3 red balls, and you got 3 red balls. Never mind, the right by space with 3 red balls. So what we wanna get? We wanna select 5 balls. So in total we have 80 balls here. So we wanna select 5 balls from this. But when you select 5 balls, at least 3 of them are black balls. So means if you select 5 balls from this 8, 3 gotta be black. In this part, 3 gotta be black. 3 gotta be black. 3 black, and means at least. They don't say must be 3. When you say at least, means something minimum has to be 3. You see what I'm saying? When they at least 3 means I could select 3 balls black because I want to have a path, and 2 could be red, or it could be 4 because at least has to be 3, or it could be 4 black balls and 1, as long as they make 5, 1 what? 1 red. Oh, I can have all of them there, 5 black balls and 0 red. So what we're gonna, that's how we're gonna do. So it has to be either 3 black balls and 3 black balls, 3 black balls, and so the first one has to be either 3 black balls and 2 red balls, or it could be 4 black balls and 1 red ball, or it could be 5 black balls and 0 red balls. And all of them they're gonna give what? 5 black balls. Why do I do that? Because they say at least means minimum has to be 3 black balls. So like we say our option, let's work it out now. Easy. So we're gonna say since we want to have a 5 balls and minimum of 3 black balls, so we're gonna say the patient because we has to be so it could be 3 black balls, see, three black balls. And remember our balls are pi. Three black balls. And if I select also 2 means 3 and 2 is going to be what? 5. But from what? From 5. Right? Now we go. We say okay. Alright, so this is going to be you get 2 black balls but a 2 from 3 because our black balls are only 3. So we're going to take 2 from 3 black balls. You know what I'm saying? Because our black balls are 3 if you look carefully. And we have how many black balls? 5 black balls and 3 red balls. Among the set of 5 black balls, you know what I'm saying? So if you take 3 black balls and we from 5 black balls, but if you take 2 because you want to make 5, right? So 5. But how many red balls? There are 3. Or because that's going to be a selection. If it's not going to be like this, so as for 5 balls, or we could take, I might take 4 black balls from 5, and because you know end is multiplication, then if I take 4, because I'm going to have a 5 balls, means on a red ball, I must take 1. But how many red balls we got? We got 3. Perfect. Now we go. Now we go, okay, from these balls, now I could say, oh, let me take all of them. This is going to be 5 black balls because they say minimum at least 3 balls. So say 5 black balls from 5, and now we're not gonna have any red ball because our total ball is 5 from 3 balls. So that's how we do, man. So next step now, we can plug that in the calculator. So you plug in the calculator, plug straight away in the calculator. We know how to plug in the calculator exactly, and then this is gonna give us 46 ways. 46 ways. Plug exactly how it is 46 ways. Right, so now we go for question number 3. Question number 3. Question number 3, we got, this is solve the following. So we have 30 permutation 2. That's easy. So instead of permutation 2, you say this, and you say for permutation, know the formula say n factorial, n minus r factorial. That's all for permutation, right? So we're gonna say 30 factorial over, what is that? N equals 30 minus r is this number that you can move factorial. So this is say n factorial over the 30 minus 2 is 20 equals factorial. So plug that in the calculator. When you plug in the calculator, you're gonna get the answer, or you can plug straight away from here in the calculator because you have a permutation calculator. You can just shift your calculator. If you use any scientific calculator, just say shift, you write your number 30, and shift is going to take it to permutation and then type 2, and that's how you can get your number. Or you can do like this, plug in the calculator. But this could be the easy way if you use scientific calculator. Unless if you don't have a scientific calculator, then you're forced to use that way. So question 3 is done. Now we go for the last question. So last question say, in how many ways can selection of 3 men in how many ways can selection of 3 men, sorry, the question was ended, so I kind of changed by mistake. So in how many ways can the selection of 3 men and 2 women can be made from? So made from means we select, means we take something from another groups and then we want to make a new groups or new community. In how many ways can selection of 3 men and 2 women can be made from a group of 5 men and 5 women? So this is more easy question. So we say, so this is going to be a combination, by the way. So say combination. Why? Because we select people from another group. So the selection of 3 men. So 3 men from, and also you're going to select, and if they say all here, I was going to say all. So it means all. I was going to plus. But then they say all, they say and the 2 women. So we're going to take 2 women. Can be made from a group of 5 men. So means of 5 means we're going to do combination. and 5 women too. 5 women too. This plus is not there because they didn't say all. But if it was all, then it was a plus. So now we plug that one in the calculator. If you have a calculator, you can plug it straight away. If you don't have, then you have to do it traditional way. So traditional way, we're gonna say this is equal to 5 factorial because it's a combination. So we're gonna use this formula. 5 factorial. This will be 5 minus 3 factorial and 3 factorial for combination. And then all this you multiply by 5 factorial. And then we got 5 also, which is 10 minus 2 factorial, and then you multiply, you just multiply by 2 factorial, should be 2 factorial. So you can plug that in a calculator, or if you want to simplify further, you can just say this is 5 factorial, 5 minus 3 equals to 2 factorial, then you multiply by 3 factorial, and then all this group you multiply by the second group, which is going to be 5 factorial, and then you have it 5 minus 2 equal to 3 factorial, and then multiply the denominator by 2 factorial. We got 2 factorial multiplied by 2 factorial. So we see we can cancel some of the stuff here. We see by 3 factorial by 3 factorial. So you have it 5 factorial times 5 factorial. So 5 factorial times 5 factorial, and then over 2 factorial times 2 factorial. 2 factorial times 2 factorial. So you can plug that in a calculator and get your answer. If you don't want to do that, you can do in tradition methodology, which is you could say 5 factorial means 5, but this is very long, times 4, times 3, times 2, times 1, and then you do the same thing. So you multiply by 5 times 4 times 2 times 1, and then you over 2 factorial means 2 factorial means 2 times 1, which is going to be 2, and 2 factorial means 2 times 1 is 2, and then this equals 4, so 4 cancel. I can cancel another from the multiply all of them, or I could have plugged this in the calculator, or from beginning I could take this and plug in the calculator straight away, and I don't have to go through all this methodology and get my answer straight away. But if you lower grade, grade 4, 5, 6 to grade 10 to grade 10, you're gonna have to show these sometimes. Some of your teacher, they might want you to break down that way. But if you're in upper grade, university face here, or any level, or one of the bridge course to face here, you can do this stuff here straight away, plug in the calculator, get your answer. Thank you for your time, and try to show a lot of people with peace and love. Thank you. Thanks a lot for your time, and try to show a lot of people that might need to learn about a permutation or combination they have a problem with. You can direct them to my side, and they can let me know. If you have any questions, you feel to leave a comment and ask me anytime. Click that like button. Thanks a lot, and peace and love.